Hello everybody, welcome to Blue Goose Garage. I think we probably need to work on the tractor some, but we're not doing that. We're working on the truck. So probably working on getting stung. We'll see how this goes. Really hard to film this, but we're getting pushed by the tractor. Should have probably had the recording a minute ago because all kinds of stuff popped and cracked and banged, but we're moving. This truck hadn't been moved in a number of years. I don't like bees and I'm not too excited about sitting here, but we're dealing with it. We're dealing with it for the YouTube. And because I want to hear this truck run again. Let me try something before we get on over there. I'm going to hook the battery up and put some gas down the carburetor. Just to see if it starts.
Alright.
Alright. We filled the carburetor up with gas. I set the fast idle. Now I'm going to put it in second gear and try to crank it when he's pushing it. They've been rolling. Truck. I don't think it's going. All right, so we have came to the conclusion so far that the starter's bad because this truck still has some factory wiring and stuff, and this is the little wire that runs off the relay down to the starter. There's the battery cable, and you can hear it click sometimes down there, but it's not doing anything. All right, I took the starter off, and me and Dad came to the conclusion it's been on there since about 2005, so 21 years ago. And it's a Duralast, so we're going to try to warranty it. We went to AutoZone, traded in the starter on warranty, poured gas on it and in it, and now he's going to get on there, in there, and turn the key on, and we're going to see if things happen. Hopefully things happen, and hopefully nothing goes horribly wrong. Didn't even clean the points. Should have. That gauge didn't work last time, so. You know, people on the YouTube here like to say that points is unreliable and stuff, and that electronic ignition is better because you don't have to mess with it. But this is set, what, 20 years, and it cranked. It's almost unbelievable for a will it run video for something to start like this, but I guess when they were running fine when they were parked instead of blowed up, most of the time they do crank. Let me twist those wires together underneath the hood, and then you hit that button.
Yeah, see if it goes in. You happen to notice this is a GM alternator.
Now hit that button.
Yeah, the magic gauge here. Magic gauge ain't working.
No, I think that button was going bad last time. I'm just going to go on the eBay and buy a one-wire conversion kit for that alternator and solve this problem. Would have Tim do it, but Tim decided he didn't like us anymore down here and decided to go back to Florida. Good luck in retirement, I guess. It's got plenty of water in it. You want to try in a minute to drive it around the field? You want to put a gallon of that gas you got in it?
Okay.
We'll be back in a second if we don't burn it down. All right, I put about a gallon of gas in it, and it's still sitting here running.
That drink and lay the hood down a little bit. Black snake. Get
Really?
a picture of it real quick.
Really?
It's up under the dash yonder on the far side.
Little black snake ran up inside the truck.
Yep. So I gave it the truck. It'll die if you try to get it back.
Well, I mean, it could have not been a black snake. It could have been a copperhead.
Well, I thought it was a python or something, but I think it was just a black snake. Oh, where it went?
It went up inside the dash.
Well,
It'll just come down on your foot in a minute.
that's what's worrying me. I don't think it'll hurt me, but
I'm more concerned about bees. You don't think there's any bees in here? I don't care.
you go ahead. You'll have to give it gas gently or it'll die. Because the pump ain't gonna work. So bring your idle up and then just slip the clutch.
It's a theft deterrent. We can't get mad at our security system.
Is your clutch gonna work?
Not sure. I think so. I do know it's going to try to die when I put it in reverse.
Slip the clutch.
That clutch has done that for 20 years. Hey, little fella, how you doing? You running away? He dropped down on my foot. He's okay. That's just a black snake, ain't it? We ain't got a ball python or something in here. He's kind of scared. He's more scared than I am. See little fella? He went down under the truck. He went down under the truck. Is there a hole in the shifter boot? Is there? I don't see him. He went down. Oh.
I don't know where it went.
Pretty sure it went down in the hole. See, I ain't really scared of black snakes. Harvey, my uncle, Dad's brother here, always used to let the little black snakes stay in the barn as long as they wanted to, because they ate mice. So he always left them alone. And yeah, it went down in that hole. There's a hole in front of the shifter.
Well, do you reckon it's riding there, or did it escape?
It's probably under the truck where I was laying putting that starter in.
Let's see if it'll start and you can drive it back to the pond.
I'm pretty sure it ran out of gas.
No, I don't think so.
Well,
Just turn the key on and let me.
well, it's had excitement. I mean, it cranked right up, but we had a visitor from a black snake that caught us off guard. And he's just a little fella.
Looked pretty big to me.
Is that kind of like the biggest damn gun he ever seen?
Pretty much, yeah.
Hopefully, as you're enjoying.
Alright, it should start if you get a little down in it. Alright.
Hopefully, as you're enjoying the excitement. Like I said, though, I'm more concerned about bumblebees, hornets, yellow jackets, red wasps. A little tiny black snake's only scary when it's unexpected. It's out of gas.
I bet you feel like quit or something.
Well, we didn't get the takings around in the field like we wanted to, but we did get to back it up from there to here. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll get it running better next time. Take the carburetor off and clean it and stuff. Might have been a little bit snaky, but black snakes, they don't really hurt anything. It's the surprise of it that shocks you, And really, we probably shouldn't have been surprised. There was snake skins all over the place, but they were old. We didn't think they would still be in there. But, it's not the black snakes you got to watch out for. It's the copper-headed water moccasin rattlers. Those are the ones that'll get you. The little black ones, they're fine. Little garden snake. I remember years ago when we all lived up here. This used to be a circle driveway. The carports weren't here, and it's just a circle rock driveway. I got out up here one evening after we got back from vacation. I was maybe 14 years old. I get out of the back seat of this car, and I stepped on the ground, and my foot started trying to move, and I looked down, and it was a black snake about the size of my wrist. Well, in reality, it was only a little bit bigger than that one. But, when you're surprised by something, they're the biggest damn snake you've ever seen. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. That'll eventually get mentioned. Anyway, bye.